Yeah, I would say probably the biggest misconception, and it's certainly one I had, is that and I don't think this is just within kind of the ranks of churches, this is just in general, of that it's all about the idea. I mean, I have a ton of people come up and tell me, oh, I got a great idea for a movie, I got a great idea for a television show, and not to belittle the idea of an idea, but it's so much more than the idea. It's actually the crafting of the story, and the thing that I didn't understand was how incredibly difficult it is to tell stories, in an excellent way. I went into it not completely naive. I knew that it's like, for instance, it's hard to make a good movie. I knew that. What I didn't know is it's incredibly hard to make a bad movie. It's just anytime any story gets told in any sort of creative way, it's something that we need to celebrate. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. So I think that's kind of the biggest misconception. And then the second misconception, I think a lot of well-intentioned people venture into this space because they've got a story they want to tell, but they don't realize the business dynamics and the reality of it, of that the creative content is important, but it's just one piece. And I think there's been too many people and too much well-intentioned resources put after telling some of these stories, but in kind of a one-off way that's not really sustainable. And you've got to find a way to merge both the creative elements with a scalable, sustainable business model that will cause broad scale change over time, not just get kind of one story out there every now and then, something that will cause systemic change and something that actually is a sustainable business model, because that's the only thing that'll work. I think a lot of people fail to appreciate that piece of it.